Feature benefit analysis is one of those tools that we use frequently. In fact, we use it on almost every sale. It's an essential part of any value-added sale especially. Now, it's not foreign because you and I use it when we go to Amazon. When you go to Amazon to pick out an item to purchase, you already have some features that you're looking for because there are the benefits of those features that you would like to have. It's always a work in progress. So if you have a feature benefit library somewhere, you want to add to it as frequently as possible. As you identify more features of what you have or how buyers are using it, you want to be able to add it to that list for everyone in your organization. It helps you determine your differentiation. That's the U in Plush, and there's a module on that. How do we differentiate ourselves collectively, that is, as a company? But even better, how do I differentiate myself from a particular customer? Why is it in this buyer's best interest they buy from me? We cannot sell features unless we understand the benefits, so that's what this video is all about, and then the buyer understands and values the benefits. The single most important function of sales is to teach, so we want to teach the customer what our features are and what the benefits are, but only if it's of value to them. So in our needs analysis, we find out what their problem is, what their objective is, and we find those ways that we can differentiate ourselves from the competition and help them achieve their goals. AI will help. It'll help significantly. It'll identify features and benefits. It will qualify them. It will help you quantify them for each individual buyer. So let's look at this closer. We're going to do a standard feature benefit analysis, and then we'll do a value-added feature benefit analysis. But remember this, nobody wants what we're selling. Nobody wants what you're selling. But you say you've made a lot of sales recently. Well, why did they buy? They only want what they think, not reality, our product or service will do for them, not what it did for someone else right now, not what we did for them in the past. Endorsements are valuable. Referrals are valuable. But what we did for someone else may or may not be as applicable to this buyer as this buyer would like to have. A feature is what a product has. A benefit is what a product does. That's a standard, basic feature benefit analysis. And in fact, you can look at any object, any item, any service, any product, and start doing a feature benefit analysis. I encourage you to do that. If you're looking at your tablet right now, what are the features of your tablet? And why did you choose that one? And what are the benefits of those features? We'll dig into this a little more in a minute. But here's where a value-added feature benefit analysis changes. A feature is what a product has, same as before. A benefit is what a product does, same as before, but it's for a specific buyer, a specific customer. We may have 10 features and 10 benefits for each of those features. We don't want to tell the customer all of those because they aren't interested in most of them. We do a needs analysis. We do our pre-call planning to home in on those particular features and benefits that will help this particular customer now, not what we did last time. Your business is changing. You are changing. Well, our buyers are changing. Their businesses are changing. Their industries are changing. And guess who can help us identify those changes? AI. And it has to be quantified in customer terms. This is not a one and done. The reason the buyer bought from us last time may not be the reason they'll buy from us this time. But even if it is, it may have a different value factor for them than it did last time. Let's look at an example. What is this? It's a pen. Let's look at the features and benefits of this particular pen. What are they? Well, we could say one of the features is it has a clip. Another feature is it has a retractable point. Another feature, it has a comfortable grip. Another one, the appearance. It's a nice looking writing tool. And it has a tablet stylus up on the head. Now, there are probably many more features for this pen. The quality of the cartridge inside, the quality of the mechanism, the silver tip at the end of the pen, so we could find a lot more features that may or may not attract a particular buyer. But we're just going to stop with these 5. So what are the benefits of it having a clip? It'll stay put. I won't lose it. It won't roll off the table. And it makes noise in case the sales trainer is going on too long. You can start making noise and maybe we'll move ahead. What are the features and benefits of the retractable point? Well, it protects the point so the point doesn't dry out. We won't get ink on our clothes. And again, it makes noise clicking the pen. And in case the sales leader is going on a little too long, we can let them know we're ready to move on. It has a comfortable grip, less fatigue. We can write longer. We can write more. The appearance is part of our personal image. So if we're using an inexpensive throwaway pen, what does that say about us? And it has a tablet stylus. This is a relatively new feature for pens. What's the benefit? We can make clearer notes and drawings on our tablets and other devices, and it's more professional than trying to use our finger. Well, let's keep digging in. How would you sell this particular pen to me? Here's the pen I'm currently using. This pen I buy in quantity, so they're only 49 cents, and let's say that your pen is $9.99, $10. I'm paying 50 cents, yours is $10. Why would I want to buy your pen? The first thing you would do is start asking, well, what do you like most about the product that you're buying right now, or the service that you're using right now? This is from Sales 101. We want to find out what they like and what they don't like. Well, I like this pen because it's cheap. Well, Chuck, what do you not like about the pen? Well, I lose the caps, and then I wind up losing the pens. So now you have a couple of reasons to sell me your pen because it does overcome those issues. If we start with the clip, you could tell me that you won't lose this one because the clip will hold it in your pocket and it won't roll off a table if that's how you lost it in the past, and you won't lose it because if you forget this one, you'll go back and get it. Whereas if we lose the other one somewhere or forget to pick it up, it's not worth the trip by. What about the retractable point? How could you help me buy this pen? Because I'm looking at it right now and say, for your price, I can buy 20 of these. And if I lose one, so what? I get a year's supply for less than what your pen cost. So you still have some work to do. Let's use just the retractable point. Why would it be in my advantage to buy your pen if it cost $89.99? You see, $90 changes the dynamics. I can't lose enough pens to justify $90 for a pen. Well, you would start looking at what's most important to you, Chuck. And suppose you found out that having the lost cap causes me to get ink on my shirts. You could ask me the question, have you ever gotten ink on a shirt? And what we've done in the past is to be kind of blunt and say, so what do you pay for your shirts? But now there's a new dynamic called elicit sales, where we use elicitation statements to replace questions, especially the ones that might be a little inappropriate or a little too blunt. So instead of saying, what do you pay for your shirts, we would make a statement. That's a beautiful shirt that you're wearing. I was admiring it when I came in. What we've done with the elicitation statement is to cause the customer to think about their shirt. They may have been aware of it, may have not been aware of it while we were going through our sales pitch, but now they're thinking, wow, I do like this shirt. And if I got ink on it, what would it cost me to replace it? Could I replace it? Was it a style from a year or two ago? I still like it, but it won't be available now. And if I was going to replace it, how long would it take me to go to the store and buy it? So there are a lot of ways you can cost justify. Did you hear the term? You can cost justify a higher priced object over a lower priced object using the feature benefit analysis. That's one of the keys of learning how to do this and keeping your feature benefit analysis up to date. So what are we doing here? Let's summarize. Over time, we may identify more features. And in fact, our buyers may identify more features. AI may identify more features. I've had this happen frequently. So we expand our feature list, and then for each of our features, we may find more benefits, more uses, more value for the buyers. AI can reveal which ones are most important to a specific buyer before we show up. It's in our pre-call planning. What's happening in their industry? What's happening in their market? What's happening with this company? Using AI's input, we can be more effective with our needs analysis than ever before. We can home in on what's most important to this particular buyer, what's going on in their industry, what's going on in their market, and we can focus our presentation on those features and benefits that will help them the most, that will be of most value to them. AI, by the way, may be able to compare your features and benefits to your competitors. Now, what does that mean? It means that you think you have a differentiation because you have some particular feature. What if other vendors have that? What if the vendor they're currently buying from has that? You don't have a differentiation. Not with that, but with one of your other features, you probably would. And here's the danger. Your competitors are probably using AI already anyway, so you want to be there, at least level the playing field. But also, your buyer may be using AI, and they may know more about our features and benefits than we do. They certainly know more about our competitors' features and benefits if we haven't asked AI for the information. Use the feature benefit analysis, and remember, teach others.